What a wild SoCon tournament we got to witness this year. After years of having the number 1 seed win the tournament, Furman and Wofford felt differently as we got the 5 versus 6 seed in the tournament final and for the automatic bid for the NCAA Tournament. Wofford would shock the world, closing out the title game on a 15-2 run to win the SoCon title and earn a spot in March Madness. This is a team playing with house money, making them dangerous and could continue to shock the world next week. This is the story of Wofford basketball. But before we get into this, if you enjoy college sports content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, let me know who you think wins the national title in the comment section below. Before we get into the shocking run Wofford just went on, let's go over a quick history of the Terriers program at the Division I level. Wofford would begin the move up to the Division I level in 1995, playing as an independent under head coach Richard Johnson. In their 2 years as an independent, they would go 11-42, and would continue to struggle when joining the Southern Conference in 1997. After 7 straight losing seasons, Johnson, who was 68-126 as a Division I head coach, would be replaced by Mike Young after Johnson was named the athletic director. Young had been an assistant under Johnson from 1989 to 2002, and, like Johnson, would struggle never having a winning season until the 2008-2009 season. But the school staying loyal to Young would pay off, as in 2010, Wofford would win their first SoCon regular season title and the conference tournament title to earn the school's first appearance in March Madness. They would fall to 4-seed Wisconsin 53-49. They would make their second straight NCAA tournament after winning a share of the SoCon regular season title, and winning the conference tournament once again, would fall in the first round once again, this time to 3-seed BYU. They would miss the NCAA tournament the next 2 seasons, but returned in 2014 after winning the SoCon tournament. They would fall to then 2-seed Michigan and returned in 2015 after winning both the SoCon regular season title and the conference tournament title, this time losing to 5-seed Arkansas 56-53. They would miss the tournament the next 3 years, but would put together a dominant season in 2018-2019, going 18-0 in SoCon play, and earning the 7th seed in March Madness, where they would win their first March Madness game in school history, beating Seton Hall 84-68, before falling to 2-seed Kentucky 62-56. Following the season, Young would leave Wofford to take over Virginia Tech and would be replaced by Jay McCauley, a former assistant under Young. McCauley would spend the next 3 seasons as head coach and would only coach in 9 games in the 2022-2023 season. We'd be forced to take a leave of absence after reports came out that players were unhappy and unwilling to keep playing for him. He would step down, finishing with a 58-42 record. Associate head coach Dwight Perry would be named the interim head coach and led Wofford to a 12-12 finish for the season. Perry would have the interim tag removed in March, being named the school's next head coach. Perry had played basketball at Kentucky and served as an intern for Stanford from 2009 to 2011. He then joined VCU as a grad assistant, left to become the assistant at Furman in 2014. In 2019, he joined Wofford's staff as an assistant coach. His first full season as head coach, Wofford would go 17-15. Heading into the 2024-2025 season, Wofford was projected to finish 4th in the SoCon after getting back-to-back 5th place finishes. Stanford would be named the conference favorite, receiving 6 first-place votes, while Chattanooga and East Tennessee would both receive 2 first-place votes. They returned both senior guard Corey Tripp and senior center Kyle Filewich, as Filewich would make noise this year shooting his free throws Grammy style, which I know will take over social media in March. Kyle struggled with his free throws throughout his college career, as he shot 46% from the line his freshman year, 50% his sophomore year, 40.7% his junior year, and 31.6% this year, which is kind of a sneak peek for this season. Tripp averaged 15.6 points per game last season, which ranked 10th in the SoCon last year, while averaging 3.4 assists per game. He would be named All-Southern Conference second team to finish out last year. Wofford would start the season off with a win over Erskine, 112-58, before going on a 3-game losing streak, losing to Lipscomb. Check out my video I did on them yesterday, Presbyterian, and they got embarrassed by number 6 Duke on the road 86-35. They would snap their losing streak by beating St. Thomas in the opening round of the Cream City Challenge, before falling to both Milwaukee and Portland State. They would then beat North Alabama at home 74-54, as well as Gardner-Webb 88-64, before dropping a game to Elon and the College at Charleston. They closed out non-conference play with wins over St. Louis and Kentucky Christian, then their SoCon play sitting at 9-7. They would open up conference play falling to UNC Greensboro 68-66, before going on a 3-game win streak beating East Tennessee State, Western Carolina, and Furman. They would fall to Chattanooga on the road 83-81 in overtime, or rebounding with wins over Mercer and the Citadel. They would struggle against Stanford and VMI, dropping both games, or getting revenge on UNC Greensboro. Chattanooga would sweep them, beating them in Spartanburg 79-70, but the Terriers would rebound by sweeping both Mercer and the Citadel, or falling to Stanford. They would split their last 4 games of the regular season, beating VMI and Western Carolina, but falling to East Tennessee State and Furman. Heading into the SoCon tournament, Wofford came in with the 4th best odds to win the conference title, although they were the 6th seed for the conference tournament. Many expected regular season conference champions Chattanooga to win the conference tournament, as the previous 5 teams to enter the conference tournament as the top seed went on to win the conference. The Mocs also finished the regular season on an 11-game win streak, so they were viewed as the hottest team coming into the tournament. When The Athletic was talking about teams to watch out for in March back in February, the Mocs were really the only team mentioned, as they were a veteran team and looked to be on another level compared to everyone else in the conference. Wofford would open up the conference tournament taking on 3-seed East Tennessee State. While the 2 teams would go into half tied at 27, Wofford would outscore the Buccaneers 45-33 in the second half. Bowich would put together his 12th double-double of the season and 21st of his career, taking over the school record for most in a career. The Terriers shot 40.7% from 3, which helped them run away with the game. They would then take on VMI, who had upset 2-seed UNC Greensboro in the quarterfinals of the SoCon tournament. Wofford would blow out VMI 85-65, never really stressing throughout the game. They only committed 2 turnovers all night long, with Coach Perry saying, "We played a really clean game tonight. Credit goes to our guys for executing the game plan. Overall, we did a really great job of playing with the intensity and focus we needed to on both ends of the floor. We set the tone early, and that level stayed where it needed to be throughout the game." In the championship game, Wofford would take on Furman, who upset top seed Chattanooga in the semifinals. The Terriers found themselves down 83-79 with 2:34 left in the game, but they would close out the game on a 15-2 run, close out the game to secure a 92-85 victory to lock up a spot in March Madness. Syvils finished the game with 20 points and gave the Terriers the lead late in the game with a clutch 3-pointer, and Justin Bailey added 19 points and 7 rebounds for Wofford, while Dylan Bailey scored 15 and teamed up with Justin, no relation, to make 7 of 12 from beyond the arc. Biowich added 13 points and 6 boards, and Corey Tripp had 11 points, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds. Wofford will make their first appearance in the NCAA Tournament for the first time since 2019, and their 6th appearance in school history. Heading into Selection Sunday, Wofford is projected to be a 15 seed, set to face off with Alabama, according to Joe Lenardi, with all that subject to change ahead of Selection Sunday. Wofford was not supposed to be in this position last week, but now they will get to go attempt to shock the world in the NCAA Tournament next week. What do you think? How far can Wofford go in the tournament? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out one of my other videos YouTube thinks you will love right here. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, remember to embrace the grind.